All right. So this routine is called Estimation 180, and it's pretty straightforward. I think we'll just jump right into the next slide. Thank you, Andrew Stadell, who originated this routine and from whom we get um, our slides. So let's go to the to our actual estimating slide. So this is a question. The question is about how many marshmallows are in the glass. And let's take a few minutes to observe and think. And when you're ready, we can start sharing our ideas and not just the number that you think are in the glass, but also how you arrived at it.
I just have the urge to be one of my students. Done.
Uh-huh. Sure. Well, I mean, thank you for sharing that, and let's make sure everybody has a chance to think, but it's okay to share that you're ready.
Thank you. That's a good answer, and I'm going to use that next time.
Yeah, let's see. I changed my idea now. Okay, I have an estimate.
Mark, you're good too. Okay, and I also have an estimate. One of the things I love about this routine is that while the answers are on the website, you don't have to look at them. So I don't know how many marshmallows are in the glass. Um, would anybody like to be brave and share your estimate to start?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Uh, do you want me to explain like how I got there too, or just the number?
Yeah, yeah, how you got there also.
Okay, so my estimate is 35. Um, I counted the top layer of marshmallows. So I think there are eight. And then to me, it looks like the glass stays kind of big, um, like three rows down. So I did eight times three. And then when it got smaller, um, then I thought maybe that was like half. So four times three, so 23 plus 12. And then I got 35.
Thank you.
Oh, you said your total was 45,
35.
35. Okay.
What do other folks think?
Well, um, I think my final estimate or my last estimate was about 32. So I went similar to Tiffany, though I miscounted the top. So maybe that's why I have 32 instead of 35. Um, yeah, it just kind of went down. At first, I started with a lot more. I went I was looking at the first jar and just kind of counting on one side and then doubled. But I changed my approach when I looked at the one where you could see the top.
So what was your final estimate?
About 32.
32. Okay. Um, I see my estimate is 42.
Hmm.
And similar to Tiffany, I counted the ones on the top. And I see, so my reasoning for at the beginning was the same as Tiffany's. I think eight, or it looks like maybe 3 layers of 8 marshmallows each, which would be 24 marshmallows. And then the next ones, the layers underneath are smaller, and I was thinking that there were maybe 4 or 5 marshmallows in each of those, maybe four. So 4 layers of 4 marshmallows would be 16, and that would take me to 40, but I did think maybe there were a few more. And also I just like the number 42, so I went to 42 for that reason.
I think I like multiplied or added wrong. I think mine should be 36.
Okay. Yeah, I
Actually.
mean, we don't know the answer, right? So, we certainly can change our ideas as well based on what we hear from other people. Mark, do you want to share any reasoning?
It's similar. So I saw the 8 on the so I what did I get? 39. I saw 8 on the top. And then the next two rows, they just looked a little stuffed. Like they looked a little bit packed, a little more denser. So I gave each of those 9 because maybe there's like what because if you look at the top row, there's like that space in the back that like I feel like you could jam, especially because it's marshmallow. Um, so I said 8 plus 9 plus 9. Then I kind of jumped to the bottom and I had a similar thought as Tiffany, and I thought that those were it looked like about half like the diameter was about half of the base of the glass is maybe about half. Anyway, or I didn't actually think diameter. I'm kind of putting that on it now. I just gave it 2 rows of 4 because I was just like that just feels right. And then there's that kind of row in between. And I thought maybe that it's like a little bit wider, but not super wide. So I gave it 5. So it's so 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4. Yeah.
All
So I
right,
got 39.
39. So we're between, I forgot now what our lowest number was. Mine was highest at 42, and the
I think
others
mine was lowest at 32.
at 32. So hopefully it's between, yeah, okay, 32, 36, 39, and 42. Um, maybe if we looked at our collectively estimating our average, it would be somewhere between 36 and 39, maybe 37 or 38. Um, do you want to share the answer, Mark? Do you have it on the website?
I believe, well, I might not, yeah, I'll have to.
So this is
Uh,
the actual estimation 180 page, and it gives you the pictures to work with and also a reveal for each day.
Hmm.
um, so, and we can talk a little bit more about it in the teacher part, but I just wanted to make it bigger so you can see it. But the number 180 comes from, and we can talk about why later, but this teacher did it for 180 days. And
I
so there's
see.
180 different images.
Mm.
Um,
Because that's
and
how
so
many school
this,
days there are.
Yeah.
yeah, so this was
Yeah.
day 117, right?
Yeah.
Um, sorry, don't get dizzy. Okay.
Marshmallows in a
In a glass.
glass. Yeah.
All right. So there's a question, there's the image, and there's two ways we can do it. I'm not asking because I know which one I'd like to look at. But there's a video reveal, but I just wanted to point that out because for people who don't have, if you don't have access or there's not a way to show that, there's always a photograph. Like you could just make a copy of something and bring it. But um we can watch it, so buckle up.
Wow.
More than we thought.
All right. You win, Aaron.
We're
This one
all
by
winners.
going over.
Yeah, for
So
sure I
Price is
win
Right.
because I get to be part of this conversation with the rest of you. So.